you could just grab your own product guide and share the information with them in the same way that I'm sharing it with you. That's one thing that's beautiful about this product guide, is it makes it really easy to share. So I want to just open to one of the first pages. It talks about quality and sustainability, okay? Quality is super, super important in essential oils because it doesn't take long before you have a poor quality essential oil. Here's the thing. It's like cooking. If you do it wrong, you get a terrible quality product. So with essential oils, they are very carefully distilled. And if they are not distilled properly, you can actually lose all of the therapeutic properties that they have. So you may have tried some oils in the past and they didn't work. It might have been probably was because of the quality of oil that you were using. I've had so many people say, oh, I tried peppermint for that, or I tried this for that. And if it wasn't a high quality oil, it's not going to give you results. When it is improperly distilled, you might get a pretty smell, and that's about it. So you want to make sure that you've got a high quality oil. The other thing I want to talk about on page, what page number is it? I don't have a page number, but anyway, I want to talk about sustainability. This is so important. There is substantially more essential oil on the market right now than there is actually produced. How can that be? That is because you can produce essential oils synthetically, okay? So you can grow them in the fields, right? You grow that natural product and distill them, but you can also cut them with a bunch of garbage and market them. Essential oils are not regulated because it's a natural product. You cannot actually regulate a natural product. And so you cannot patent a natural product. And so there's no regulation on them. So you can grab a bottle of oil and it can say pure, but the only thing, it could have only 5% of the essential oil, of pure essential oils in there. Everything else could be, who knows what, could be anything. So I want to give you an example. A synthetic version of pine essential oil is turpentine. So if I wanted turpentine, I'd buy turpentine. I don't want turpentine. I certainly don't want to diffuse it in my diffusers. I do not want to use it on my body. I definitely don't want to use turpentine on my children. So just to give you an idea there, that's why sustainability is so, so important. So Young Living actually has their own farms where they can produce and distill and bottle the oils themselves. We don't outsource any of that. We don't spend money on any other middlemen. We manage it all ourselves to ensure that you're getting the best quality product that is sustainable. This was really important to me because I did not want to run out of lavender essential oil. We are farmers, and I understand that if you don't do it right, you are not going to get a product at all. So sustainability, having your own farms, is so important to ensure that these oils are available. So as I mentioned, we have our own farms, and they are all over the world. The founders of Young Living, they're regular people. They are farmers, and they care about people. And one of the things that they have done is when they went to Ecuador to establish farms, they wanted to be able to produce certain essential oils that grow naturally in Ecuador. They discovered a need, and they discovered some extreme poverty out there. And so one of the things that they did was they actually built a school. I'm not going to get into all the details of all the things that they have done, but Young Living has done incredible things. Look, if you're curious about learning more about that, look up the Young Living Foundation, and you're going to find out a little bit about the different programs that they have all over the world, the different work that they are doing all over the world to give back and to help people, which is super important to me. All right, so on page 12, we have how to use essential oils. Okay, so there are 3 main ways to use them. Aromatically, which is literally just smelling them. I'm gonna grab some, not Sleepy Eyes. Refresh. That's what I'm gonna, this is actually one of the kids' sense oils that I'm popping open right now. Refresh. So just simply smelling the oils is aromatic use. This is a very gentle and simple way to use essential oils, is just smelling them. So one way that I love to do that is to put them in a diffuser. So I was one of those people that I did not like strong smells. I did not grow up with strong smells in my home. One of my brothers had asthma growing up, and my mom learned very quickly that strong scents wreaked havoc on him. And so she kicked out all the scents. And so we did not have strong scents in our home. So I was not used to them. I did not like strong scents. I'd walk into other people's houses that had air fresheners and stuff, and it was hard on my head. When you aren't used to those scents, you're very sensitive to them. When you use those fragrances, you get used to them and you need stronger and stronger scents. So people end up getting more and more and more and more fragrance in their home. They don't even realize it. So that's one thing that I would encourage you to be careful with. So aromatically, using them in a diffuser is one of the most effective ways that you can use your oils. One of the benefits to using it in the diffuser is that the whole family benefits. So I was one that did not want a diffuser initially, and now I have upwards of, I think I have 15 diffusers. I don't use them all every day, but I do have that many diffusers, and I absolutely love them. We've got them in each bedroom, we've got them in the kitchen, we've got them in the living room, the laundry room, everywhere. We've got diffusers everywhere. The other great thing about diffusing is that if you find that the scent is a little bit too strong, if you are sensitive to them, all you have to do is turn it off. Right? Whereas if you put them on topically and you're sensitive to it, it might be harder to manage. So you definitely want to start low and slow with your essential oils. If you've never used them before, definitely you start low and slow. Start with 1 drop diluted and see how that goes. Which brings me to the next way that you can use your oils is topically. That's when you want to use them topically when you need to be a little bit more effective to a certain spot. So if you've got a sore shoulder, you're going to want to use the oils directly on that shoulder, right? Diffusing them for a sore shoulder doesn't make a whole lot of sense, right? You just got to use your common sense there. So that's it. Just make sure you pay attention to what you're using. In the guide, it actually shows you some really great information. I just need to find this page. Okay, page 16. It has this fun little guide here. Let's see if you can see that. And it has little symbols. This is what you want to pay attention for essential oil safety. So photosensitivity is the first one. It's got a little sun there, photosensitivity. So oils like lemon can actually be photosensitive, which means that if you put them on your skin and then go out into the direct sunlight, it can make your skin very, very sensitive and can leave you with basically a sunburn. So you definitely want to be careful with the photosensitive oils. I will avoid those in the summer. During the winter, no problem. I don't get enough sunlight for that to be an issue. So you can avoid them altogether or just use them on the bottom of your feet or diffuse them instead of using them directly on your skin. On this guide, it also gives you tips. So if it has these different symbols by the different oils, then you know what you can use them for. This is just a starting point, gives you some direction, but it's not comprehensive. You get to play around with your oils, and that is one thing that I do love about them, is just trying different things for different things. Okay, and the last way that you can use your oils is actually as food flavoring. Not all the oils can be used for food flavoring. But many of them can. So look for that symbol in your product guide to see which oils can be used as flavoring. And it adds some great flavor and again some therapeutic value as well.